Good morning, 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 good morning. Right, we're starting at Osano, which is L52, Lima 52. Let's set our departure here. Set departure. We want real live weather. And we're going to get, let's see if we can get some VATSIM going on. VATSIM, vPilot, vPilot. Ooh, we're live. Hello, people. Oh, what's wrong with my chat? My chat ain't working. This is weird. How do I refresh the chat only? Can I just F5? Shift F5. Nope, that doesn't work. Refresh. Maybe that works. Refresh worked. Good. And I want to put it here as well. All right. My chat. Yeah, we're live on YouTube and we're live on VATSIM. I mean we're live on YouTube and we're live on Twitch. Twitch. Okay, we got all that set up. Let's go ahead and do this. And I should do my whole thingy-majig that I do on Twitter. Now I'm thinking I should get an account for that new thing. I don't know. Let's see. Flight, Saturday morning flight. Let's see, which is the YouTube address for this flight? Look, that's the plane we're going to be flying. That's a beautiful little plane. I love this little plane. Look, that's the plane we're going to be flying. Oh, there's my stream also talking back at me. Okay, let's share this. Copy. And we'll put it here. There we are. And we're going to tweet. And we're going to go and do it again on the Geekos website. Hey, hello, whoever's watching. How are you doing? Type something in the chat so I know who you are. Get some conversation going. It'll be fun, I think. I think so. All right, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close that. Let's put something on the fake book. And let's also put something on the Telegram. All right, let's close that up. Hello, hello. And let's see. I think we have, ooh, we do. We have a VATSIM controller. So I'm gonna have to do the whole VATSIM little dance here and put this information here on the VATSIM. Let's connect. We are connected to VATSIM. Let's set our flight plan. It's a VFR flight plan, and we are going to be flying from Oceano County, this little airport that we're here, and we're going to be hopefully arriving at 024, which is called Lee Vining Airport. And our route will be L52, and then we're going to go straight to the AVE. Then we're going to go straight to the Foxtrot Romeo Alpha. And then we're going to go through the mountains. And then finally end up at 024 on a tiny little underpowered plane. So that's going to make it even more interesting. We're going to be taking off in about 10 minutes. Our time en route will be a long one, guys, because this plane is not that fast. We're thinking it's going to be doing around 105 knots maybe. And we're going to be flying at around, let's see, according to this thing, we should be at around 7,500 feet maybe. Not sure if we're going to be able to stay at that altitude for the whole flight. We're probably going to have to climb a little bit. So we'll say 9,500 feet, just to stay clear of the mountains. Yeah, that's a good altitude. It's going to take us a while to get up there because this plane is slow. All right. And we're going to file our flight plan. Oh, yeah, 105 knots. And we're going to be at 9,500. It's going to take us, according to our planner here, about 2 hours and 6 minutes to get there. But we're in a really nice plane to be able to sightsee. And that's part of the thing we're going to be doing. Oh, LA Center is online, so that's 135.5. All right, let's get this party started, shall we? This is the Cessna 152. This is the JP Logistics version of it, which has a whole bunch of tweaks to it and makes it a little better, in my opinion. The gas is on. That is cool. So we're going to turn the battery on. Altimeter on. Parking brake is on. We're going to put the mixture full rich. We're going to give it 2 shots of primer. And we're going to turn it on. We're going to give a little bit of throttle. We turn our beacon on, and now we can do it. It did not turn on. Let's prime again. And there we go. Oh, it's not coming through the speakers, is it? You guys can't hear what's going on, can you? Let me check why that is not coming through the correct speakers. Let's see, general options, sound. Oh, that's why. It needs to come out through the audio device. There we go. And the communication should also be through the audio device. Cool. Apply and save. We're going back. Let's go. Oh, let's turn this off also. Off. Now we can go back and go to the main menu. Continue. Ah, we can hear the plane now. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Now where we are at right now, it's 29.92. Cool. 2992. Let's put that here. We're in standard barrow. 2992. Cool. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is coming up. We have fuel. We should put some more fuel just to make sure that we're going to be good because it's a long flight. So we're going to top it off at 80%. That'll be a little heavy, but we're going to have the fuel needed to get there. And we don't have a GPS on this flight, so it's going to be one of those where we're going to have to do a little bit of navigating. And that's also fun. So let's turn these on. Cool. This is COM 1, this is nav 1, and this is nav 2. And we're going to be heading out to our first VOR over here, which is AVE. And let me show you what I'm looking at, because you guys probably have no idea what I'm doing. We're going to show you Edge Sky Vector. There we are. We're going, our first, okay, this is where we're at. Over here in Oceano County. We're going to fly towards this radio beacon over here, which is Avenal. And Avenal is on 117.1. So we're going to set 117.1. Okay. And we're too low right now, so it's not going to catch it here. But once it does catch it, we will go directly towards it. And let's see, it's at around 21. It's going to be around 21. So that's 210, right? So we'll set that here to 210 coming from it. So if it's 210 coming from it, that's 3 going to it. So we're going to be good at that radial right there as soon as we catch it. But we'll catch it right away. It's not going to be that problem. Okay, we turn our strobe lights on. We turn our nav lights on. We don't need the panel lights. We don't need the torpedo heat. We do need taxi lights right now. And when we're ready to take off, I'll put our landing lights on. What the hell? Why not? It's not like we're going to blind anybody, not with this little plane. And let's take this off of the screen so that you guys can see what I'm doing. After we pass Avenal, we will put in the next VOR on the map. And that will be Friant VOR. And we should get in touch with, well, here we need to take off at 122.8. But we should also have the other frequency ready for Los Angeles Center, which is 135.55. Which should be 135.55. See if we can hear them. Yep, we can hear them, but they're also in the wrong. They're also on the wrong. Hello. There we go. 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 I think I'm. There we go. All right, that's barely better right there.
Like 1830. Confirm you're going to be descending further down to 4,000 as per the star.
All right. Now we are ready to go. And we got to be squawking. So let's put our altitude 12. Oh, I said we're squawking VFR. We're ready to go, guys. Now we should just look for a windsock or something to tell us which direction we need to take off from. And I think the windsock in this airport, for some strange reason, is hidden in the trees over here. We'll go see if we can find it. I've done a couple of flights from this field, and the frickin' windsock is around here somewhere. Is it? Where is the windsock? Okay, let's go closer to this side. I remember there was a windsock here yesterday. Did it disappear? If we don't have a windsock, which I don't think we do, that's funny. There's no windsock. Alright. So, we can't say visually where the wind is going, so we'll look it up. Alright. Let's get back inside the airplane. And we'll look it up here on like the nearest one, because this airport that we're on does not have oh, the winds are variable at 3 knots. It doesn't have a weather reporting station. So what you do is you find another airport close by, maybe 5 nautical miles away from you, and then you use that one, and that's what we did. Alright, let's take off, shall we? Since it's variable, we're going to take off from runway. I think it's 29er, I think it is in this one. Oceano County, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, type Cessna 152, taxiing to runway 29er, Oceano. Alright, ooh, great. This dude should not be parked here, so we're gonna go do this. And hopefully not hit it with our wing. Yeah, we're good. It is going on the grass though. All right. Oh, this is runway 11. Let's just make sure we are in the correct spot, because I don't want to make the mistake of being in the wrong spot. No, we're in the right spot. Okay. Oceano County. Oceano County as runways. Let's see. Oceano County has runway 11 and runway 29er. Okay, so 29er is on the other direction, and we're going 99. So we're going towards the city, which is okay by me. Oceano County, traffic November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, taking off runway 11 and departing to the east. Oceano County. Okay, full power, first notch of flaps. Oh, airspeed is not alive. What the hell? We're gonna abort. And I think I know what's going on. Is the pitot heat cover still on? Did I make a mistake? And leave the damn... Yep, I left all the covers on. Okay, rookie mistake. See, that's one of the first things we need to do. So we're going to do something here. We're going to turn off the plane. Cut that. Turn off the magnetos. Turn off the alternator and that. Oh, why isn't this working? This should be working. Turn everything off. Alternator, battery. This is not turning off. Okay, we bugged the plane. We're gonna restart, guys. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to do a restart because I did a stupid dumb mistake of turning the airplane on with the pitot heat cover still on.
State restored.
All right. And you know what we need to do? We need to take off state saving. State saving
disabled.
All right, and now we're going to go ahead and restart. And let's get this puppy started this time again. And we're going to have to connect again, I think. Oh no, we're connected. We're good. All right. First things first, we go outside the plane and we look. And we make sure that we don't have the pitot covers. Okay, the pitot cover is not on. Neither is the engine cover, and the chocks are not on. Okay. And we also go over here and we make sure that none of this is on. Cool. Next thing we do, now we can turn state saving back.
Enabled.
We make sure that we have engine health is okay, the fuel is good, and the battery is charged. Cool. And our instruments are the ones we already had before. So now we got to do the whole damn thing again. Let's see. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Fuel on. Battery on. Altimeter on. Brake is set. Beacon light comes on. We give it a little bit of, a lot of mixture and a little bit of throttle. We prime the engine with 2 shots of primer. And we turn the engine on and hope it catches. It catches, and we just adjust the throttle to 1000 RPM, which is what we got already right off the bat. Pretty good. 29092 is what our altimeter is, so we'll leave that there. And we'll just make sure that 29092 is set here on this one, and it is, so that's good. Now we can turn on the strobe light, the nav lights, and our taxi light and our nav light comes on. Our fuel, we got to set it to 80%, which is what we had, which we should have done before we turned the airplane on. But in the simulator, we could do it with airplane. Okay, so now we have plenty of fuel to get there. Oil temperature is eventually going to come up. And let's turn on our radios now. Okie dokie, the first waypoint that we're going to is called Avenal at 117.1. 117.1. Cool. And then after Avenal, we're going to go to Friant, which is 115.6. So we'll set that one here, 115.6. Okay, that's going to be ready for us to do the flip-flop. And let's see, what else do we need? Oh, we need to put our radio on 135.55. 135.55. It's a good thing I caught the error before we took off, because flying without airspeed indication is it's tricky. 135.55. All right. Can we hear him? It's not talking right now. Oh, it's 135.55. 135. Yeah, we can hear it. Okay, Oceano County traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, type Cessna 152, taxiing to runway 11. Is that truck still there? Yeah, that truck's still there. Crashed through the truck. So why is he standing there? Alright, let's get back in the plane, get ready for takeoff. First notch flaps, Okie dokie, let's just make sure our trim is where it needs to be at takeoff. Cool. And we say Oceano County traffic November 42 Mike Romeo Echo taking off runway 11 for an east departure. Oceano. Now we have airspeed. See, airspeed is alive. 40 knots, 50 knots, and we can rotate. And we're off the ground, just like that. And we're going to try to stay around 60 knots for our initial climb. We said that we had to be at 3, right? So let's set it to 3. And eventually it will catch and it'll boop, just show it up right there for us. There we go, it caught it. That's pretty good. Oceano County traffic November 42 Mike Romeo Echo 1,800 feet departing to the east. Oceano County. Last call. Now we can switch over to
American 1837, wind variable at 3, runway 7 clear land. Runway 7 clear land, American 1837.
There we are. Just gonna trim it up a bit. Not too much.
Southwest 5133, wind calm, runway 26 left, clear land. Clear 26 left, 5133.
LA Center November 42 Mike Romeo Echo. We have VFR request.
Number 42 Mike Romeo.
Hello, good morning. November 42 Mike Romeo Echo type Cessna 152 just took off from Oceano County requesting flight following to Lee Vining.
Okay, squawk 7256.
7256 for Mike Romeo Echo.
Station 1627, we had on contact, say altitude.
Station 1627, passing through 4,000 for 7,000.
Station 1627, radar contact 4,300, climb maintain, flight level 350, cleared Drake, Delta, Romeo,
Flight
Kilo.
level 350 and cleared for Legion 1627.
Center Frontier Flight 551, holding short 26 right.
20 flight 551, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Just take off, bring com, Frontier Flight 551.
United 1082, can I resume my flight line navigation? I have to fix the problem.
Negative. You're expecting vector, you'll be given vectors for the approach, and you should be 250 knots below 10,000. Reduce speed to 170 knots now, 170.
170 knots, United 1082.
United 1082, turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left heading 070, descend and maintain 3000.
Southwest 599, holding short 26 right.
United 1637, you've cleared direct Las Vegas. United 1637, have you cleared direct Las Vegas?
Clear direct Las Vegas, 1637, thank you.
South 599, runway 26 right, not up away.
Southwest 599, line up and wait 26 right.
Okay, these are, I think these aren't.
Center, hello, Spirit Wing 1722 with you, flight level 390.
9434 heavy, radar contact 6000, climb maintain 5360.
Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, citation November 692 Tango Foxtrot with you.
Number 692 Tango Foxtrot, good morning, squawk 3535.
3535, Tango Foxtrot.
Irving 1722, good morning, squawk 1510.
1510, Spirit Wings 1722, good morning.
Number 4707, good morning, squawk 7416. Irving 1722, radar contact about 390. And number 692 Tank Foxtrot, radar contact about 450. Southwest 599, landing traffic number 26 left, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 599, copy, traffic clear, takeoff 26 right.
Frontier flight 551, radar contact 4800. I'd recommend flight number 290 if that's okay with you.
Yeah, we'll take 290 and position check for 551.
Okay, climb maintain flight 290.
Up to 290, Frontier flight 551, thank you.
Hello, Centre, Southwest 4707 with you 330.
That's 4707, good morning, squawk 7416.
716, Southwest 4707.
United 1082, turn right, heading 220 and join the runway 24 right localizer.
Turn right, heading 220, join localizer. Now descending 2.
Making 1837, taxi to parking.
So right now what we're doing is we're flying a little bit to the north to make sure we catch
42 micro
the radial.
Echo. Radar contact 4600, resume VFR, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
Resume VFR and staying at the altitudes. We're good here, right?
And Mike, number 42 Mike Romeo Echo, the San Luis Obispo altimeter 29902.
2992 from Mike Romeo Echo.
South 5133, cross runway 26 right, taxi straight ahead to gate Charlie 19. Bye-bye.
Coffee. Morning coffee.
Taxi Charlie 19, 5133. Thanks for the service, sir.
No problem. Southwest 599, radar contact 4200, climb maintain flight 280.
Southwest 599, climb maintain level 280.
Irving 1722, descend the cocktail 3 arrival, runway 26 left transition, it is whiskey. Irving 1722.
Sorry, console 3 arrival, information whiskey, did tequila transition, Spirit Wings 1722.
Yep, 26 left.
Ah, beautiful.
1722.
Station 692 Tango Foxtrot, descend with the cocktail 3 arrival, runway 19 right transition, the altimeter is...
Okay, let's get the plane.
3 information whiskey.
Ready?
198, descending the cocktail 3 arrival, information whiskey, 2983, 62 Tango Foxtrot.
That's pretty much all we need to do right now.
7 descend with the cocktail 3
temperature
arrival,
is
runway
good.
26 left transition,
This is
information
good.
whiskey.
Pressure is good. We're going in the right direction.
Forward for the 26 left transition, Southwest 4707.
So far, hand flying it all the way. Once we get to our altitude of 9,500, then I'm gonna
1082, 5 miles from Kobe, maintain 3000 to establish on the localizer, cleared ILS from the 24 right approach.
turn our autopilot on
Clear, ILS 24 right, United 1082.
so we can look around some more because this is beautiful over here, California.
Hey,
You know what? What the heck? I'll turn the autopilot on now so we can go look around. And yeah, and also I'm going to need to do a little bit of leaning, so that's going to help. So we'll turn the autopilot on, heading mode, so it's going to keep going in that direction.
1082, contact tower 120.95.
Armed at 9,500, and we're going to be climbing. Go speed. I want it to climb at 500 feet per minute, and that is armed.
Green 017 Heavy, expect ILS runway 24 right approach.
And now we're going to do a little bit of leaning.
24 right, approach, clear on the 217 Heavy.
And when we do the leaning, you see that our RPM goes up. So that's good for us. So at this point, we're going to do leaning just by RPM. And check it out. We are very close to being on the radial. When we get there, I press the nav button and it's going to keep us on that radial. Our EGT is fine. It should be. I think our EGT can get up to around here is the peak. So alright guys, we just took off from the beach over here in the coast, in the west coast of the United States. And we are heading towards the desert through the mountains. So that's going to be fun too. Airspeed is good. See, we can't let our airspeed be around here because then it's dangerous. We got to get up above 60. It's fine for this climb. And it's only you and me on the plane, nobody else. Look at that. We're so close to being on the radial. And as soon as we get there, I press the button and it's going to go boop, straight to 3. It's going to come right around here. There we are. We are now following the radial. Well, close to anyways. It does its little dance to catch the radial properly.
LA Center, good day, Frontier Flight 2350, ready for taxi.
Frontier Flight 2350, good day, runway 26 right, taxi be November.
Taxi November to 26 right, Frontier Flight 2350.
Yeah, in Ontario, altimeter 2987.
Alright, I'm going to lean a little more.
Cast 4445, cross Wig at maintain 12,000, and the current ATIS is Whiskey, altimeter 2983.
Okay, cross Wig at 12,000 and have Whiskey for Scottish 4445.
I think we have a DME, but I'm going to see if I can turn it on. There we are. We are 34 nautical miles away from our destination, 117.10. And we're doing 77 knots over the ground. I think this is what this means. So it's going to take us 26 minutes. Yeah, we do have DME, radio-based DME. We're flying here on like instruments from the 70s and early 80s. Instruments, guys. Oh, maybe 80s, yeah. Maybe, I think in the 90s is when the screen started to take over, right? And I'm thinking maybe 80s and 90s because I don't know, I think the 70s they were still using a lot of dials and very little digital stuff. But it's adequate for this kind of airplane, don't you think? Oh, here are the other planes that are flying around us. These are all airplanes that are in VATSIM flying around. And let's see, where are we?
Departures, United 1082 has gone around.
If I'm not mistaken, the only plane that's flying
1082
around us.
altitude only at 600 feet.
United 1082 climbing 2000.
Alright,
It's an
1082,
A310.
Contact at 800, climb maintain 5000.
Climb and maintain 5000, United 1082.
Let's show you, let me show you that. This is us, this little tiny airplane, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, a Cessna 152. And this is the plane that I just showed you that's flying up there. It's flying at 34,000 feet, going from Los Angeles to San Francisco.
Frontier Flight 2350, ready to go 26 right.
It's going from here to here. And these are all the other planes flying in our airspace.
2350, with 26 right, clear takeoff.
And we're going to be out of this guy's airspace probably by the time we get to where we're going. A big part of our flight. Ah! Let's lower the nose a bit. So we are in dangerous territory of entering a stall over here, and let's lean a little more.
1082, turn. 1082 now, turn right, heading 070.
It was 070, United 1082. United 1082, is that turning right or turning left?
Right turn 070.
070, right turn 1082.
Transit 2507, radar services are terminated. Have a good flight.
How are you, Gulf Transit 2507? Good day.
There we go. Give myself a little more power there with the mixture control, and also by lowering the nose.
American 1980, looks like Albuquerque is still not open. Radar services terminated. Have a good morning.
We're at 9,500. We have reached our altitude. So what we do is we lower the throttle a little bit. There we go. And we lean it. Give us that little boost of performance that we need. The leaning process is a slow process. On this plane, you measure it with RPM and with the EGT. Like you lower the mixture a little bit.
Cruise afternoon, Los Angeles control departing 16, recharge flight level.
And your EGT should go up. And so should the RPM. But we're very close to the peak.
Flight 2350, radar contact 3000, climb maintain, start with 370, clear direct Avery.
Direct Avery up 370, Frontier Flight 2350.
Clear air 017, now we descend maintain 7000.
Descend maintain 7000, Korean Air 317 Heavy.
And there's another aircraft calling, what was the call sign?
Yeah.
United 1082 is heading 070, 5000.
There we are. We're at peak.
Not 5,000,
And
descend to 5,000, make sure your speeds are well within control. Should not be more than 250 knots.
Remain above 16, recharge flight level 1, start flight level BA2.
Lima India Bravo 126 Heavy, squawk 2274.
Squawk 2274, Lima India Bravo 16.
there we go. There we go. And we do not have a fuel And this one we don't have a fuel flow
That's good, 874
gauge.
depart, SC2555.
That's 470 radar contact at 2,300, climb maintain for 300, ped rig scatter.
Dark scatter, followed by the flay hard, 470.
Can we cruise at 310 instead of 350?
1082, are you okay with the aircraft? It seems to be you're going up and down. You're not settling in at 5,000.
Yeah, I'm having a manual flight, so I'm getting there, on 1082.
Alright, descend and maintain 3,000.
Just want to maintain 3,000 on 1082.
Lima India Bravo 126 heavy, radar contact, flight over 380.
Radar contact, flight level 380, Lima India Bravo 16.
Good morning, Los Angeles City. This is November 71 Charlie Hotel, out of flight level 320 for 340.
71 Charlie Hotel, good morning, squawk 4171.
4171, Charlie Hotel.
Hotel 17 heavy, request for the descent.
017 heavy, flying 070, descend and maintain 2,600.
Left turn heading 060, descend maintain 2,600 feet, Korean Air 017 heavy.
070.
070, sorry sir, Korean Air 217 heavy.
Number 71 Charlie Hotel, you radar contact, flight level 335, climb and flight 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, 71 Charlie Hotel.
American 416, were you calling me?
We did not, but American 416 we're with you now, flight level 380.
American 416, squawk 3717, good morning.
3717 for 416.
20 flight 551, December the Bruiser 1 arrival, radar sensors determinated. Yep, good flight.
Bruiser 1, nobody in the contact for your house, yeah.
Legion 1627, are we still in your airspace?
About to call you, Legion 1627, radar sensors determinated, outskirts offline, bye-bye.
We'll see you later. For Legion 1627.
Southwest 599, December the Disney 5 arrival, landing runway 30.
Southwest 599, descending to Disney 5.
And altimeter 2987.
2987, Southwest 599, thanks.
United 1082, reset transponder code to 7101.
7170, 1082.
7101.
7101.
28017 heavy, 2,600 please.
600, Korean Air 217 heavy, sorry sir.
No problem.
Los Angeles Center, United 2296 with you, climbing 35000, 31000.
2296, good morning, squawk 3711.
Ah! See the ducky on there.
2296.
We are 19 miles away.
At 10827101, watch that altitude. At 1082, climb, please climb.
Climbing 1082.
And squawk 7101, please.
9,500 feet.
Green 017 heavy, turn right heading 220, join the runway 24 right localizer.
I think we have a thermometer over here, and we do.
Turn right heading 220, join the IS runway 24 right, Korean Air 217 heavy.
We're at the delicious 10 degrees centigrade, nice and chilly. And it's what, 50 degrees?
296, radar contact, flight with 260, climb and flight 310.
It's delish. Delish.
Bearing 1722, expect visual approach on the 26 left.
So visual 26 left, straight wing 1722.
Citation 2 Tango Foxtrot, expect visual approach on the 19 right.
Visual 19 right, 2 Tango Foxtrot.
That was 4707, expect visual approach on the 26 left.
For the visual 26 left, Southwest 477.
Lima India Bravo 126 Heavy, you can descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, expect runway 25 left.
I can descend to, via the Hollywood One arrival, expect runway 25 left, right?
That's correct. American 416, radar contact, follow 380.
And we'll maintain flight level 380, American 416.
Now to 1082, have you set up for 24 right or 25 left?
24 right, this is about 20, U-turn, 1082.
Don't turn yet. Flying, maintain your current heading and reduce your speed to 170 knots. Maintain current heading, don't turn. At 1082, what did I just tell you?
I'm clicking the button.
Poor dude. Oh, poor dude.
There's traffic just 2 miles on a 777 heavy just on your right. You're just about to go right behind it. Thank you. Now 1082 down further left, heading 050, please. 050.
050, United 1082.
Good, 017. Have you cleared ILS number 24 right approach? Contact tower 120.95. Bye-bye.
Clear ILS number 24 right approach, contact tower. Thank you for your service. Korean 217 Heavy.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Number 42 Mike Romeo Echo, report Abeam Avenal, please.
Will report Abeam Avenal, Mike Romeo.
United 1082 is heading 050, maintaining 3000.
It was that last first car, 445, you stepped up.
That's correct. Sky was 4445, expect visual approach, runway 26 left.
Okay, we'll expect the visual 26 left, Sky was 4445.
United 1082, make a right turn please on a heading of 220.
220, United 1082.
Yeah, make a right turn please.
We'll be making a right turn, 1082.
And center Sky 4445 anyway, we can take the ILS 26 left.
Yeah, no problem. Expect ILS 26 left approach.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS 26 left approach, guys, 4445.
United 1082 is heading 220. Do you want me to establish myself in lock level?
Yeah, 1082, yeah, if you can. Join the runway 24 right low closer.
We'll go 1082.
We're still 10 miles away from Avenal, which is when we're supposed to give this guy a report. And from there, we head on more towards the north, according to our flight plan. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, we are 10 miles to Avenal, according to our DME on our. That's one of the instruments in our airplane. We're 10 miles away from this point. When we get to this point, we're supposed to tell this dude that we're there.
55 now.
AL10-39, requesting radio check.
And from there, we have to head out in this direction.
Under 1082 to contact out now.
356.
1082, report is
So we're going to go to 356 outbound.
We'll do United 1082.
Until we
525, you looking for departure?
can pick up this other VOR, which is called
Turn right heading 290, runway 27.
this other VOR over here. Ah!
1082, contact tower 120.
It's called Friant.
Landing, good luck.
And Friant will be at 115.6. So we'll put that one here, 115.6. And that one will come online here when it's ready to be seen. And that one we should be heading 18 we should be heading 17.5. So 175 degrees, right? 175 is where we should be. So let's put that here, 175. Which I think is right there. Let's see. Pretty much have to eyeball it. 175. There we go. And we can do it here.
Given descend with Hollywood 1 arrival.
175. I think the autopilot is only working with this one, so we're going to have to do that switch over. And here we are. 175. That should be about it.
Sedona ground, this is AAL 739 at span 6, requesting extra 330, requesting push and start.
Okay, are you a new user on VATSIM?
Yes.
Have you been through the training yet?
I have.
Okay, all right. That is Sedona, first of all. That's not in my airspace. You need to come into my airspace right now. Probably just a bit to do a bit of hand-holding around.
All right, what is airspace?
Okay, you can come, if you want, you can come to Palm Springs, Kilo Papa, Sierra Papa. Number 71 Charlie Hotel, descend to Lucky One arrival, landing runway 27, information Bravo.
Okay, 71 Charlie Hotel will be descending via the Lucky One, and we do have the Bravo on board, and we will expect RNAV 27.
Yep, you can take RNAV Yankee 27.
Yankee 27, I'm sorry about that.
Actually, the first one we should be taking is 356. So let's
So
put
1722, maintain current heading, descend and maintain 6000.
Sorry again for 1722?
Maintain current heading, descend and maintain 6000.
Current heading down 6000, 1722.
5356 should be right there.
Number 692 Tango Foxtrot, plotting 030, descend and maintain 6000.
030 and 6000, 2 Tango Foxtrot.
Skies 4445, descend and maintain 8000.
Descend and maintain 8000, Skies 4445.
Los Angeles, very good afternoon. Wood speed 28 Foxtrot at Santa Monica, requesting Palm Springs, Bermuda Dunes.
What do you look, okay, to Bermuda Dunes? Good speed 28 Foxtrot. Is this an IFR or VFR flight?
IFR.
Okay, stand by. Delta 525, radar contact 7000, climb maintain 12,000.
LA Center, very good afternoon.
listening to you, Alaska 1444. We're with you, just entering the airspace south of the Imperial VOR, flight 300.
Say call sign again.
Alaska 1441.
That's 1441, squawk 7275.
7275, thanks, Alaska 1441.
LA Center, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, reporting Avenal.
November 42 Mike Romeo Echo, roger. Oakland's offline currently, radar services terminated, and squawk VFR 1200. Have a good flight.
Going to VFR, and thanks so much for the ATC. Have a great day.
That's for wing 1722, turn left heading 290, join the runway 26 left, low plaza, call the field
We're
site.
going to VFR now.
Join the low plaza 26 left, call field insight,
000.
Center, good morning, 797 Romeo Alpha,
And
training 250.
we switch over to Unicom, which is advisory. And from here on out, we're on our own. This part of the flight is on our own, unless somebody logs in and starts doing air traffic control for that area. For Oakland. But that is not likely. Let's see. Let's get SkyVector. No, not SkyVector. Batsim. Batsim. We are. Yeah. We are not in this dude's airspace no more. Alright. But since we've passed Avenal, we need to go over to heading mode now. And we need to get on the, which was the correct 35. Let's look at the chart again. We got to be on 356. 356. So this is 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6 should be right there. And we'll just catch it. We'll catch it. When you fly over a VOR, it is, see, now it's saying where it's from because it's behind us now. We'll be a little more exaggerated in our turn just to catch it quickly. Catch that radial. Because the spokes of the wheel are closer to the center, and so it's more dramatic, the changes. There we are, it's catching it, see? And now we put nav mode and we should catch it. We'll let the computer, the electronics, we'll let the autopilot catch it. And fly us on the 356 until we can find this one. And when we find this one, then we're going to go ahead and yeah. Now we're on the 356 coming out from here. We're about 5 miles away, so that makes us 5 miles away. I'm not sure how big this circle is. Thinking this is 10 miles, so we're probably around here. Now we're entering the Lemoore MOA. And the Lemoore MOA all these MOAs are these are all military areas. Usually on the weekends, though, they're not active, so we're okay. All right. So far, so good. Airplane is handling beautifully. You got plenty of fuel still. And we are maybe about 25% of the way done on this flight. You left the beautiful coast of California, entered what seems to be farmland down there. A lot of farmland. And progressing nicely, progressing nicely. Look, I love this airplane that you can actually see the tail of your plane just by looking back through the little window there. It's got a lot of space back here, actually. It's not bad. You can't really put anything heavy back there, but I mean, you got a bit of a little bit of carrying space for your backpack. Maybe a sleeping bag. It's actually not a bad little plane. Okay, this part where we're just, you know, we're just out here in the air. It's with nobody else around. Flying, you know, just by ourselves. Nobody else on the radio. We could tune into the other dude and listen to what he's saying. Just to have some sort of noise in the background, right? Although we should be on advisory, but there's nobody else flying around.
74707, wind calm, runway 26 left to land. Bearing 1722, straight ahead, cross runway 26 right, then taxi golf, straight ahead golf, and stand Alpha 7.
Straight ahead, 26, cross 26 right, golf, and then stand, stand again, sorry, 1722?
Alpha 7.
Alpha 7, thanks, 1722.
That center dude is actually killing it. He's doing a great job. I mean, considering that he's got a...
328 Foxtrot, turn right, heading 270, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
He's in charge of this whole area, right? And he's in charge of all the airports in this area, which are from Las Vegas all the way down.
28 Fox, just hold there. Runway 21, line up and wait. That was the wrong instruction. Just wait there.
So he's got Palm Springs, all of these dots.
4445, wind calm, runway 26 left to land.
He's in charge of tower, ground, approach, and center for all of those.
LA Center, American 416.
He's doing all those jobs. He only is getting help from LA, where there's a tower there. So he hands it off to tower.
Good speed, 28 Foxtrot, turn right, heading 270, runway 21, clear to takeoff.
And in San Diego, there's a ground guy, like doing ground service.
28 Fox.
But other than that, he's doing everything. Just that one dude. It's pretty impressive. Doing everybody's job.
Southwest 599, fuel to stay.
599, cleared visual approach with 30.
Southwest 599, cleared visual approach 30.
Delta 525, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000 for Delta Foxtrot.
Delta 525, expect ILS runway 24 right approach.
ILS runway 24 right approach with the Foxtrot.
Southwest 470, radar services are terminated. Have a good flight.
Unit contact,
Flight 2350, Albuquerque offline. Radar services terminated. Have a good flight.
When we're about 20 miles
Flight 2350,
to go,
the terminated.
here, 20 miles away from this VOR that we were just at, called what was it? Avenal.
American 416, descend with the Angel 4 arrival, expect runway 25 left.
All right, we'll descend via the Angel 4 and expect 25 left, American 416.
No, we're gonna do.
Flying 360.
If we were gonna keep
Heading 360 with the Foxtrot.
122.8.
Just make sure you're going down again, please.
Going on to flight level 7,000.
We'll do this 135.5.
Delta Foxtrot, what's that heading again?
Delta 525, heading 360.
135.55.
Southwest 599, wind 1705, runway 30 cleared land.
We can leave him in the background.
Good speed.
And I think we can listen to both.
7,000 with
Yeah, there we go.
28 Foxtrot.
Delta 98 with you at San Diego, holding short runway 27.
Delta 98, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff.
So we can hear him,
Good speed, 28 Foxtrot, right turn, direct stable, resume on navigation.
you know, but we can also listen. Right now, we can listen to both radios.
1732, squawk 4507.
So if anybody talks on Unicom, which nobody really ever does,
1732, squawk 4507.
we'll be able to hear him. Now, as I was saying, when we're about 20 miles out from Abilene VOR,
Charlie 23,
Avenal VOR,
on Bravo 6 to
we should start getting, we should start seeing the Friant VOR on this one. It'll come alive. Boop. And then once that is alive, we can set our heading here. Oh, this is already out of whack. Has drifted already. Let's see. We should be north. Going just a little bit. Okay, so let me just take a look. Yeah, we should be like just a little bit. 350 something. And so this is out of whack already. It's got to be right around here. There we are. And 33, 34, 35, 356. Where we should be heading right now, like that.
And Los Angeles goes 4445 off at Alpha 5.
That's where we should be heading.
4445, roger, cross number 268, taxi via Bravo to parking.
Okay, cross runway 26 right, Bravo to parking, Skywest 4445.
As soon as this one comes alive, we're going to switch it over here too. 815-1156.
Delta 525.
And then,
okay, still too high. Just going to maintain the current heading for now.
and then we should be heading in this
Turn in for now, that's Foxtrot.
Lima India Bravo 1267, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250, Lima India Bravo 6.
Delta 599, kilo to parking.
Kilo to parking, Southwest 590.
Delta 525, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250 with the Foxtrot.
Reduce your speed, please.
Delta Foxtrot, maybe reducing speed.
Delta 98, climbing 3,500.
Delta 98, radar contact 3,900, climb maintain 12,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, Delta 98. Actually, I was clear to 12,000, but...
12,000, please. Delta 98, 12,000.
That's going to be the interesting part of our flight is when we get to,
Landing 12,000, sorry about that.
let me show you.
Number 71 Charlie Hotel.
As soon as we get to Friant, which is still pretty far away, but as soon as we get to Friant, and then we have to turn here into this river, then we're all visual. So we gotta make sure we find a power station, Big Creek Lake, and make sure we turn right before Huntington Lake. Get to the Mammoth Pool Reservoir, then follow this ridge, right? Go through the ridges, and this part is going to be iffy right here because we're going to have to climb to get over this hump.
5, descend to maintain at 3,000, reduce that speed down to 170 knots when able.
170.
And
what's the altitude again? This is Festival?
yeah, it's at 11,030, so that's going to be high. This part is going to be the highest part that we're going to have to cross. And but as soon as we cross that, then we can start reducing our altitude and coming down here to land. And Lee Vining is at, let's see, Lee Vining is at 6,802 feet. So this plane is going to be, we're going to be landing high.
Descend and maintain 3,600 feet, please.
That part is going to be, that's going to be the challenging part because it's all visual. There we have no GPS to help us. We're just going to have to be doing it visually. Looking for the landmarks. Keeping our eyes open.
Delta 525, turn left heading 220, join the runway 24 right localizer.
Left heading 220, join the localizer.
India Bravo 126 Heavy, turn right heading 280, join the runway 25 left localizer.
Right heading 280, join with the fast step to correct that instrument just up to 1.
Delta 525, 8 miles from Kobe, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS number 2 for right approach.
Then maintain 3,000 to Kobe, cleared on the 2-4 right approach. Delta 525.
Lima Debra 126 Heavy, you are 10 miles from Honda, maintain 3,600 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 25 left approach. Yeah, cleared ILS 25 left.
Trying to get myself familiarized with the layout of the land.
1732, radar contact, flight number 350, descend with the Ironman 2 arrival, expect number 24 right, and Cornelius at Juliet.
So we just passed, we're 20 miles away from that other VOR, going 95 knots, and we still haven't caught the other VOR, so we're flying here far away.
Southwest 1732, sorry, what we cleared to begin descent as well?
Yeah, descend with the Ironman 2 arrival.
Clear the Ironman 2, Southwest 1732.
And we're only doing 90 knots. 95 knots according to this. So that is going to change our route and going to make it at least 20 more minutes of flying.
120.95, Delta 525.
Lima India Bravo 126 Heavy, contact tower 120.95.
120.95.
Good thing we brought our coffee. Alright, because this could get...
Alaska 1441, expect ILS runway 25.
Nice and tedious.
Okay, we'll expect the ILS runway 25 and left approach for Alaska 1441, thanks.
797 Romeo Alpha, pilot's discretion descend and maintain 1313,000.
Let me check the weather on the map here. And, what happened? There we are. Yeah, the weather, the air.
And 7 Romeo Alpha, let's do...
We have a little bit of wind hitting us, so we have a headwind. That's why it's...
Turns for Hawthorne when you get closer.
That's why we're going...
Okay, no problem. We have...
100 knots, that's not bad.
And do you need us 13,000 by a certain point?
Negative, pilot's discretion, whatever your profile.
Alright, I know the routing probably isn't the best.
No, you're coming over the MOA, but that's okay. It's not hot right now.
Okay.
Hola Santos, bienvenido. How are you? Estamos volando el día de hoy desde la playa de California. Vamos a quitar este chavo porque ya no lo tendríamos que estar escuchando de todos modos. Estamos volando desde la costa de California. Te voy a enseñar cómo va. Es un vuelo largo el día de hoy. Es un vuelo súper largo porque es sábado. Y... podemos hacerlo, ¿no? Te voy a enseñar. Estamos volando desde acá, de la costa de los Estados Unidos, un aeropuerto muy bonito que se llama Oceano County. Salimos de Oceano County. Llegamos acá a esta Avenal. De Avenal vamos acá, ahorita, a esta parte de acá, a llegar a este VOR que se llama FRA. Es Friant. Y luego aquí viene la parte interesante porque vamos a ir volar en medio de estas montañas, por estos pases acá de estas montañas. Acá vamos a tener que subir un poquitín y salir acá por Yosemite. Vamos a dejar eso acá hasta llegar aquí a Lee Vining Airport, a este aeropuerto de acá. Pero lo interesante del día de hoy es que lo estamos haciendo en un avión que no tiene GPS y lo estamos haciendo a pura navegación de radios. Así que estamos usando nada más los VORs, que son estos instrumentos, para llegar hasta nuestro destino. Y ya nos salimos inclusive de la zona de Air Traffic Control, porque sí había VATSIM, sí hay VATSIM, solo que ya salimos de la zona que era acá. Esta es nuestra avioneta y nosotros salimos desde acá, por acá más o menos, y atravesamos todo esto, vamos por acá y todavía nos falta todo este pedazo hasta llegar como por aquí, creo que es. O sea que sí, vamos, es un vuelo largo el día de hoy, un vuelo largo. Acá en el mapa te enseño, vamos, quizás salimos de acá, estamos a 20 millas náuticas, o sea que por aquí más o menos andamos, diría yo, por acá. 35 dice acá esto, sé que ya subimos un poquitín, por aquí quizás. Y tenemos que ir hasta acá. Y la única navegación que tenemos ahorita es este VOR que aún no hemos llegado a él, y de ahí para acá es 100% visual porque no hay VORs que nos vayan guiando. Hay uno por acá que podríamos ocupar, está lejitos, pero no sé si nos va a dar señal. Este de acá que se llama Bishop nos puede dar. O sea que podríamos ocuparlo para saber cuando andemos ya más o menos por este punto. O sea que está en la radial 30 y de ahí ya nos vamos para acá. Pero bien, 100% a puro papel y lápiz el día de hoy. Hello, DigiDriver, how are you? Good day, man. Out and about. Hey, it's great to see you. Buenas tardes. Santos, DigiDriver es un diseñador de aeropuertos y de escenarios y scenery. Él hace scenery custom para Microsoft Flight Simulator. y ha hecho aeropuertos. Y en su canal de Twitch, ahí te enseña cómo lo hace. Ahí arma él de repente un aeropuerto que no tiene, que nadie ha hecho aún. Y él ahí te enseña cómo es que agarra la fotografía satelital y luego va poniendo la pista y toda la información que Microsoft Flight Simulator ocupa después para que sea un aeropuerto. O sea que dale un follow, es buenísimo y súper cool ver cómo funciona todo eso. Behind the scenes, te da un vistazo detrás bambalinas de cómo funciona todo esto de Microsoft Flight Simulator. Súper vale la pena verlo, ¿eh? So, DigiDriver, we're doing 100%. DigiDriver, qué bueno, no sabía que hablabas español. Excelente. I didn't know you speak Spanish. That's very, very cool, DigiDriver. So today I am I'm doing 100% VOR navigation to do this cross-country flight from the coast of California, Oceano County, all the way to Lee Vining, which is across the mountains and right next to a beautiful lake. So these are two really nice, fantastic looking airports in the real world, in real life. I don't know if they are so much in the simulator. The setting is really nice for Oceano County, and the airport itself is not that bad. But we're going to see this other one that should be like in the middle of the desert right next to a lake. It should be picturesque. It should be beautiful. At least the scenery around it should be nice. We'll see what the actual airport looks like once we get there. Plymouth Municipal. That is awesome. So Digi, where can we get your airports? Are they on flightsim.to or are they on Orbix, or where can we buy them? Because right now I'm in love with the tiny little airfields in all of the west coast of the United States. The ones that are like right on the beach or right on the mountain next to the beach or on the mountain next to a lake. Those are just fantastic and beautiful. Oh, awesome. So how do I know which one is yours? Is DigiDriver your also the name here? Let me look. I think no. Oh, they should be listed under your profile. Okay. Let me look for your profile here. They are. Check it out. Edmonton Villeneuve Airport. Pointers Airport, private. Warrensburg Skyhaven Airport. Higginsville Industrial Municipal Airport. Ooh, Gaston's Airport, Lakeview, Arkansas. And Edmonton Villeneuve Airport. Oh. Wow. That is awesome. You got a lot of downloads, dude. This is a lot of people downloading these. They look great. Here, let me show on the screen. This is the one I'm looking at. Edmonton. Oh wow, 11-hour work shift? Thanks. So do you also work as a digital designer? Do you like video games or stuff, or is that something else? Let's see, where was I looking? Software developer. Oh, okay, gotcha. Check it out. Look at all these pointers. Oh, this is cool. This one, I like this one. I'm more of a bush flying guy, you know. I'm like huge big airports are not my deal. I love the little tiny regionals. Those are my favorites. Check it out. I'm going to follow you. That is so cool, DigiDriver. Ah, yeah. That happens a lot. Like I have ah man, it's my pleasure. It's awesome, and I'll start downloading those airports, man, because I love the tiny regional airports. Those are my favorite, the most fun ones to fly into and out of, especially because I like to fly these kind of planes, you know? Like, I am not an airline guy at all. I'm like, I like to fly in airlines, go places and everything. But if I like to fly myself, if I want to be the pilot, I want to fly these tiny little airplanes that can get you in and out of, you know, all sorts of places, fun places. You know, where you actually, when you fly, you can actually see the scenery. You know, and you can actually make out where it is you're going over. That to me is fun. Ah, there we go. We got our, check it out. Now we are in the VOR, the correct VOR. So now we can do our swap over here. And check it out. We are going in that direction, and that's fantastic. And now the plane will try to switch over from here to here, and we can do nav mode, and we're gonna be caught up to that radial, which should be the same radial that we were at. Shouldn't be that big of a difference. Let's see, we have to go to we should be going on the same radial pretty much. 356. 334, 35, 358 maybe. Oh, there we are. We caught up. We're on the right radial and we're on the right radio. That is pretty good. And then as soon as we pass this radial, then we got to go to 060. So we're going to leave that set here. And the cool thing about it is that now we know that we are 33 miles away from this VOR. And then once we get to that VOR, it's all visual 100% of the way. All right, DigiDriver, have an awesome, fantastic weekend, man. I hope you get to do all the cool stuff that you want to do, and you get your rest, man. After 11 hours of software development, you probably need rest. Take care, dude. Be good. Be well. And we are cool. We are 32 miles away from our next 32 millas náuticas para llegar a nuestro próximo punto. All right. Oh, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna add that. See you, buddy. Be well. Be good. All right, we're in the Digi Discord. Oye, Santos, si tú también, si quieres, yo tengo un Discord también para Flight Simulator. Quiero ver si lo puedo poner acá. Ahí tengo un enlace para el Discord para los que quieran estar pues ahí jugamos los comiquicos, jugamos videojuegos y ahí te vas a dar cuenta que hay un montón de chats ahí para Dungeons and Dragons, para New World. Hay unos que todavía juegan GTA Online, Heroes of the Storm, que es el juego que más juegan. Casi que todos los miércoles están ahí conectados jugando. Se pone divertido, se pone bueno. Así que ahí te puedes conectar también. Y hay un montón de amigos que se conectan ahí. MMO, para los que jugamos los MMOs, ¿verdad? Para Dungeons and Dragons. Se pone bueno. Se pone bueno. Y yo casi siempre estoy conectado ahí también. Mientras vuelo estoy conectado y ahí te puedes conectar y podemos charlar. Y si das permiso, pues sales en el aire también acá sales también acá en el aire. En el Discord, en el Twitch y en el YouTube. Hey, bienvenidos a las otras personas que nos están viendo. Saludos. Creo que hay 2 personas más conectadas por ahí. Son todos bienvenidos a mi humilde pequeño canalcito de YouTube y canalcito de Twitch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. While we stream flying. Today we're flying the way God intended us to fly, with a whole bunch of electronics and no GPS. So we're doing it all with the help of VOR, our friends, the VORs. And we are 25 miles away from our next VOR, which is called Friant, and it's this one right here. And as soon as we get to Friant, which is this is the Fresno Class C airspace, which I'm pretty sure we're flying over right now. Oh, that's Fresno right here. Okay, so we're not flying over Fresno just yet, but we're very close. And if there was air traffic control, we would have had to announce, but there is no air traffic control. You guys didn't see it because I'm dumb and I left the map up. There we go. That's Fresno right over here. Pretty sure. And if there was air traffic control, they would have, said, okay, no problem, keep going, you're doing good. But since there is no air traffic control in this area, I had nobody to report and request a transition over the Charlie airspace. But yeah, there we go. 23 miles away. All right, let's move this down here a bit. A bit. All right, as soon as we pass over this VOR, that's when we need to turn. But we already have that set up here, so we're at 060. And that'll give us time to change this thing to 060. And we'll be good. That's what Fresno looks like. Isn't that cool? Fresno at 9,500 feet. Actually, now that we're flying over Fresno, I'm pretty sure Fresno must have an altimeter. And it does. It's 29er88. So let's set that up here. 29er88. Eight. 89. Yeah, there we are. 29er88. Good. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Now, if you guys will excuse me for a minute, I need to get some. Somebody brought me some food, so I'm gonna eat that while we fly. I'll be right back. And we're back. Gracias por la espera. Pero si me habían traído acá algo de comer y no quería comer con eso en cámara, ¿no? Es como que muy mala onda, ¿no? Pero si estos vuelos largos hay que comer algo en el camino, ¿no? No mucho, porque también no quieres activar el sistema digestivo mientras estás volando, ¿no? Sobre todo aquí en este avioncito, o sea, ¿qué vas a hacer aquí adentro? Puedes imaginar si de repente te daran ganas de ir al baño y tú estás aquí en esta lata. Ah, por cierto, veamos cómo está el clima. Creo que seguimos a 10 grados centígrados, ¿sí? 10 grados centígrados. 10 degrees centigrade. It's nice and cold and chilly up here. We're getting to those peaks. Check out these white peaked. There's still snow out there, man. That is funky. 8 miles away from our turn. We're 8 miles away from our turn. And we make that turn. From then on, it's all 100% visual. Although at this altitude, I thought like we would be in danger of hitting the mountains, but we seem to be okay, you know? All right, we are passing Millerton Lake down there. That's Millerton Lake. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like on the map. And then we head into that pass right over here, which should be at 6 degrees. We should be going there for around 10 nautical miles. And then we turn 35 degrees for 5 nautical miles. So we'll see how that goes. We will see how this goes. There we go. Set up a little bit here on the plane so that we can see down where we're going. If I'm not mistaken, that is Bass Lake over here. According to this little map here, let me turn this off. There we go. I think that's Bass Lake. There's a lot of little lakes here that... Let's look over here. Ah! Don't get out of the plane. Get ready to make that turn. 3 miles away. So if we're going at 93 miles and we need to get 10 nautical miles away, well, actually in this part it won't be a problem because we'll have a DME. It'll tell us. But after that, when we have to go in 5 nautical miles, That's going to be roughly 6 minutes. Yeah. From there on, we're using dead reckoning to get us through those mountains. And I think the path is this way, and that way. I think. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Remember, the part that we have to climb over is going to be at 9,000 feet. So we're going to have to climb a little higher than we are right now. That's till we get to that ridge over there in the at the end. Ooh, this is exciting. 1 mile away. And here we lost information, so then we go to 060. And we go heading mode. There we go. Switching over to 060. Right, and let's catch the radial because we passed it. The radial is super sensitive right now because we're flying right over it. Back in nav mode and let it catch it. It hasn't caught it yet. There we go. Now it's gonna catch it. Right, we are on the correct radial, and here we're gonna go right around 060. And that'll give us a good opportunity to check. All right, I think I was correct. That is an aqueduct over here. That goes into this little thing here. That should be on our left the whole time. And once we get to 10 miles, then we have to turn 2035. So when we get there, we're going to turn to 0. Did this thing drift already? Yeah, it drifted a lot. We should be at 060. Now we have to adjust this. Okay, 060. And here we're going to be at 035. 035. Right there. Yeah. Five miles to go. We're passing over the aqueduct. This aqueduct right here. So that water that we're seeing over here. And here are the power lines that go through the substation. Yeah, you can see the power lines. All right. So far, so good, guys. Avoiding all those nasty mountains down there. Will also has benefit of having less turbulence up here, because if we go over the peaks of the mountains, then it gets very bumpy, very fast. We're doing 100 knots, not bad. Nine nautical miles. Very, very close. And then from here on, we are on stopwatch mode. So I'm going to put stopwatch. We're going to be moving for 6 minutes in that direction. So let's go ahead. Heading, start. 6 minutes at 035. So we're going basically through this little pass here. Then once we get to that pass, at the end of the pass, we're going to turn in that direction. Over here. And that is 343. 343. And let me get up. Something here to draw with, because once we get to this next dot, we can use our VOR to calculate it. We will be at, we could be at, no, it's not gonna work. I think our best bet is to be just doing it by time. Okay, now we don't need this anymore, but we will need it when we get outside of the other VOR, which is, let's see, the Bishop VOR is 109.6. 109.6. Cool. And then when we get to 109.6, that is just going to help us to know that we are outside of, that we are in the correct heading, and the heading should be 30. Okay, so we should be at 30. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. How accurate is that? 30? 30. Alright. Close enough. Three minutes before we do our turn, which should be at 343. Guess it's this pass right here that we're taking, right? Right before this big lake here. I'm thinking that's the pass that we gotta take. Let's see. Did we pass our turn? No, we didn't pass our turn. I'm thinking this is Huntington Lake, and if that is Huntington Lake, then we missed our turn. So if we missed our turn, we should head north. Let's go to 343. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Because, let's see. Yeah. We missed it. Oof. We're ahead. We are way ahead of where we should be. So we should have been in that valley over here. Ooh, so that's quick before we get to those ugly little mountains there. And we're just gonna turn it, turn it, turn it. The lakes are what helped me determine that we were lost. We had gone down the wrong valley. It also helps that I thought this was going to be higher, taller. The mountains were going to be taller than they really are. Because now we can adjust. There we go. Now we're going in the right direction, I think. I think this is Mammoth Pool Reservoir, which is what we should be aiming for. So let's go over to Mammoth. Mammoth Pool Reservoir. There we go. Now it's looking the way it should be looking on the map. Hola Santos, no te has perdido de nada. nos perdimos nosotros aquí en el avión un ratito, pero ya estamos de vuelta. Tendríamos que haber venido por esta río y nos fuimos por acá. Cuando llegué a este lago fue que me di cuenta que no, estamos en el lado equivocado. Y ya vamos de regreso. Aquí es 100% visual, nada más, y guiándonos por la forma de los ríos, ¿no? Cuando llegamos aquí a Mammoth Pool, que es este de acá, tenemos que cruzar 024, o sea que para acá. Pero sí son altas estas montañas. Estamos a 9500 pies de altura y estamos en peligro de pegar acá. Ok, ya estamos llegando. Y cruzamos 024. Que básicamente vamos a ir por este vallecito de acá. Y de aquí seguimos recto básicamente. Básicamente recto a pasar por esta pass acá en las montañas. Nah, no estamos en peligro, todo está fríamente calculado. Tenemos el mapa en la mano y nos va diciendo todo lo que hay que ver. A ver. Este mapa es el que estamos usando, ¿no? Esos Mammoth Pool Reservoir es esta parte que acabamos de ver aquí abajo. Y aquí está la presa. Si ves, esta presa que está dibujada acá es la presa que aparece. Espera, es esta presa de acá. Entonces así te vas guiando a puro, o sea, en el mapa aparecen todos los puntos visuales en los que te puedes ir fijando para saber que no te has perdido. Ya sabemos que pasamos esa presa y vamos en 240. Ah, chispas, no quité el mapa, ¿verdad? Y no sé si se vio la presa. Esta presa de acá. Y aquí vamos bien, vamos recto, 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 recto. Hasta que lleguemos a las áreas de esquí, los ski lodges que hay por acá. Y los Mammoth Lakes. Mammoth Lakes. Y también vamos a ver que se va a activar este VOR. Tan pronto pasemos las montañas. Y nos va a dar nuestra dirección 30, que es la que tenemos que llegar. Aquí se va a activar esto. ¡Pup! Que ahorita no está activo porque no podemos ver por las montañas, pero tan pronto pasemos las montañas se activa y ya sabemos a qué distancia estamos. ¿Cómo se qué? Perdón. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Ah, el lago se llama Mammoth Lakes. Lagos Mammoth, me imagino que son así, Mammoth. Mammoth Pool Reservoir. Acá, quiero ver. Acá está. Mammoth Pool Reservoir. Ah, entendiste, es otra cosa. Mamá. Mamá. Vale, aquí creo que sí nos va a funcionar subir a 10.500 pies. Vamos a subir a 10.500. Para estar tranquilos de que no nos vamos a que no nos vamos a pegar con ninguna de estas montañas, ¿no? Mira, y esa piedra que está allá, que wow. ¿Cuál es esta piedra que se ve súper bonita ahí? No dice nombre. Big Creek. Kaiser Peak es lo que tenemos en la mano derecha. El pico del Kaiser, que es eso, está allá. Ok, aquí sí le podemos dar un poco más de potencia al motor. Para que no baje tanto el airspeed. Si estamos bajitos en velocidad. Mira qué bien, aquí se va. Eso que estamos viendo ahí en el mapa es esto de acá. Esta zona de las Ansel Adams. Ah, las perritas. Ya vengo. ¿Qué pasa? Se pegaron un susto. Esas perritas ladrando de repente. Sí, ¿verdad? Se ve súper bien. Ok, ya se niveló. Vamos a bajarle un poquito el power. Ok. Y vamos a arreglar un poquito la mezcla. Va para arriba, va para arriba. Otro poquito. Sigue subiendo. Otro poquito. Creo que ya llegamos al pico, así que lo vamos a bajar hasta por acá. Ok, ya estamos en el nivel bueno de leaning. Nivel adecuado de leaning. Ok, aquí sí se ve feo esto, ¿no? Así que vamos a tener que ir cruzando para buscar una altura donde sí nos permita cruzar. Que yo había pensado que iba a ser directamente por acá. Yo creo que ese es el punto donde vamos a tener que cruzar. Ya veremos. Ya veremos si podemos cruzar por aquí. ¿Cómo vamos de gasolina? Vamos súper bien, man. Hemos gastado menos de la mitad de la gasolina que traíamos para el vuelo. Pero es una de las ventajas de volar tan alto que con el leaning se optimiza la quema de de gasolina. Permítame un segundito, Mara, ya vengo. Right. Aquí se va a mover un poquito el avión porque sí, ya estamos muy cerca de los picos. And those peaks, esos picos es lo que hace que se mueva feo. Those peaks are what make it move, shake a laka. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit to the side. Para tratar de ir por los valles, que es donde menos se va a mover. Pero sí, esta parte sabíamos que iba a ser... Esta iba a ser la parte como tricky de todo el vuelo. El resto del vuelo ha sido bien tranquilo, super nice. Pero ya sabíamos que cuando llegáramos a esta parte se iba a poner así como un poco peludo. Un poco peludo, Mara. It's gonna get hairy. And it did get hairy. But we got it all worked out over here. Sticking our head outside the window here just to make sure that we're going. Woo! I hope you brought your cameras because this is gold down there. Look at that. Wow. Sí, espero que hayan traído sus cámaras. Allá está el pass donde vamos a pasar nosotros, así que vamos a cruzar. I'm thinking that's our pass over there. Let me just make sure that I'm not whistling Dixie. This or this, they look both pretty much the same, although this looks lower, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna pass through that pass. And the VOR still hasn't come alive. So that means we're not in line of sight yet. Let's look at our map over here for a second. Zero to 8 is where we should be going. And so I'm thinking this was the pass that I had planned before. But this one looks lower. And we're here now, and these are ski areas, I think. Son áreas como de esquiar, ¿no? Pero te puedes imaginar estar esquiando arriba de los 10,000 pies de altura. Wow. Okay, there is nobody here in Nevatsim, so look at that. There's our pass. Ahí está nuestro pase. Miren qué bonito. Bajito ya, Ya se quita el miedo, ¿no? Estos son lodge de esquiar. este de acá. Lo que no sé es si podemos ir a verlo. Vamos a ver si podemos ir a verlo mientras volamos. No. Oh, no. Oh, quiero ver si no se quitó el autopilot. Creo que sí. Creo que no tenemos autopilot ahorita. Sí, eso fue. Heading, altitude. No, está bien. Autopilot está activado en el modo de heading. Ok. Yo lo que quería ver es si era esta casa de esquís. Y lo que vamos a hacer es poner pausa, cámara, showcase, drone camera, que es la que yo quiero, free camera, esa. Vamos a darnos un poco de velocidad. Drone camera. Drone speed, rápido, por favor. Alright. Sí, mire, son lodges para esquiar. También son autogenerados. Yo pensé que eran hechos para el juego, como lo que hace DigiDriver, pero no, estos son generados por el AI. El AI lo que hace es que ve que hay un techo y dice, ah, si hay un techo ahí es que debe haber una casa, y él dibuja la casa, ¿no? Igual como hace con los árboles y la vegetación en el juego. Sí, son autogenerados. Ah, pero si quieren venir a esquiar, aquí está la zona de esquiar. Wow. Sí, es bonito toda esta zona. ¿Dónde está nuestra avioneta? Ahí está. Puro mosquito. Vamos al cockpit de vuelta y continuamos. Quitamos pausa. Ya más o menos por aquí sí ya debería de haber entrado nuestro VOR. Quiero ver. No, todavía no. Todavía nos está bloqueando. Nos están bloqueando las montañas. Lo bueno es que aquí ya podemos empezar a bajar. Y más por acá que tendríamos que pegar. Sí, nos está pegando un poco fuerte el viento. Por acá deberíamos de ver una cosa que se llama Lake Crowley, que es acá. El lago Crowley. Y este de acá que se ve enfrente de nosotros, no estoy seguro si es... Nosotros deberíamos de ver un lago enorme que es a la par del aeropuerto donde vamos a aterrizar, que se llama Mono Lake, el lago Mono. No me lo estoy inventando, si se llama mal. Está Mono Lake. Ah, pues ahí es donde tenemos que llegar. Y creo creo que es este que vemos acá justo enfrente de nosotros. Por la dirección en la que estamos apuntando, me suena que ese es el lago. Ah, miren la luna, ahí se ve la luna. Vamos a ver. Vamos a tomar la foto porque está... Sí, bien de póster, Vamos bien, vamos bien, vamos bien. Ya pasamos toda la parte que asusta del vuelo y ahora vamos a la parte que ya es más tranquila, que ya sabemos cómo hacer, que es el aterrizaje. Lee Mining, quiero ver. Según esto, el viento favorece la pista hacia el sur, así que vamos a sobrevolar el lago un poquito para llegar a la... Ahí. ¿Cómo sé que la pista, que el viento? Pues acá en Sky Vector te pone estas como flechitas, ¿no? Que te dicen en qué dirección va el viento. Esa es en base a la última información de METAR que haya para la zona. Entonces él dice que el viento va de aquí para acá, o sea, del sur para el norte. Y eso es lo que ocupamos para más o menos tener una idea de por dónde mejor aterrizar. Y creo que sí, creo que ese es. Bueno, vamos a empezar a bajarle. El aeropuerto queda alto. Lee Vining queda a 6.800 pies de altura, así que no tenemos que descender mucho. Solo vamos a descender 4.000 pies. Podríamos quedarnos aquí hasta llegar ahí, francamente. Y no seguir aprovechando que estamos gastando poca gasolina, que vamos bien. A 6.800 pies de altura vamos a aterrizar sin hacer enriquecer el mixture, porque no hay mucha necesidad de enriquecer el mixture. Y miren, y nunca pegó el VOR de allá. Está muy lejos quizás. Porque ya tendría que haber pegado, ¿no? Pero no pegó. Quizás está muy lejos. 10, 20, 30. Normalmente un VOR solo pega a más o menos 60 millas náuticas. Más de eso ya no. Ya ni se escucha, quiero ver. Ninguno de los dos VOR se escuchan. Alright. Nosotros estamos en Unicom. Lo bueno es que aquí ya visualmente ya sabemos a dónde está el aeropuerto. Ya nos podemos ir en esa dirección. El aeropuerto va a estar por acá. Así que vámonos para allá. Allá en el noroeste. Aquí nada más vamos buzos para ver cuando vean el aeropuerto. Y me avisan. Let me know when you see the airport. Say, airport, dude, the airport. And we'll turn in that direction. Woo. It has been a fun flight, hasn't it? And this last part is just as I thought it was going to be. It was going to be the most challenging part of the flight, getting past those mountains. and a tiny little underpowered 152, which has, to be honest, this little airplane has turned into one of my favorite airplanes in the sim. It is, I think, right now my favorite airplane to fly, because it's, you know, you gotta know what you're doing, right? There's a lot of stuff to do, and you gotta know how to do it, and if you do it right, it'll get you there. And the other ones, you're just programming stuff, pushing buttons, and bah, gets there. All right, let's start descending now to 9,500. When we start descending and we start to cut the power, we need to bring the carb heat up. Because at this altitude, carburetor icing is a problem. We're at 10 degrees. There's the airport. I can see the runway. It's right ahead of us. And I don't know, we should be like 5 miles away maybe from the airport. Even though there's no one around, we'll just make a call. Levining traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo, type Cessna 152, about 6 miles to the east of the runway, inbound, to make a left traffic pattern for runway 15, Levining. All right, 9,000. The airport we said was at 6,800, so we're going to go down to 7,900. Right? 7,800. Okay, carb heat is all on. Mixture, we can enrich in it just a little bit. All right, we'll leave the mixture around halfway in. That way we still get engine power at 6,000 feet. And we're going to enter our downwind here on 3-3. Levining traffic, November 42, Mike Romeo Echo is on left downwind for runway 15, Levining. Okay. Matamos mucho más el power. Está el aeropuerto. O sea que tenemos que taxiar hasta el final para entrar al parqueo. Ok. Así que tenemos un montón de pista. Así que vamos a caer lejos. Vamos a aterrizar lejitos. Y sí, miren, el windsock está justo en la dirección correcta, así que vamos bien. Vamos muy bien, señores. Todo está fríamente calculado. Ok, aquí ya podemos apagar el piloto automático y ya lo llevamos a mano nosotros. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is turning base runway 15. Nuestro turn a base. Primer flaps. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is turning final runway 15. Lee Vining. Esta parte ya es tranquila, vamos bajando súper despacio. Llevamos mucho viento en contra, así que va a estar fácil aterrizada. Siento que está más alto de lo que decía él. Oh, nosotros veníamos alto. Vamos a dar la vuelta mejor. Subimos los flaps. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is going around. Vamos a hacer un nuevo approach porque este venía feo. Veníamos muy altos nosotros. Esta debería ser nuestra altura de pattern, así que nos vamos a mantener a esta altura. Y si metemos el carb heat, no es necesario. Vamos a dar la vuelta. Hasta 3.3. Manteniendo la misma altura, no nos vamos a pasar. Quedámonos en 7000. Estamos perfectos. ¿Saben qué es lo que creo que pasa? Que el altimeter setting lo tenemos equivocado. Y como aquí no hay nadie que nos dé altimeter y no hay altímetros cerca, quiero ver. No hay ningún altímetro cerca, solo este, que dice que estamos a 30.14, por eso. Por eso. 30.14, 30.14, por acá. Por eso es que estábamos todos malos nosotros, con nuestra altura. Y este es nuestro pattern altitude correcto. Ok. Carb heat on. Flaps puestos. El avión quiere seguir subiendo, pero lo vamos a bajar. Ahí está. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is turning base for runway 15. Si dejamos que caiga, pero no tanto. Está puesto el flap, sí. Ahí está el aeropuerto. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is on final runway 15. Lee Vining. Miren, tan pronto estamos aquí con el viento justo pegándonos en la cara y el avión ya no quiere bajar. Se quiere mantener volando. Y eso está bien porque el approach es despacio. Segundo nivel de flaps para que vayamos más despacito aún. Vamos súper bien porque la pista es enorme y nosotros queremos aterrizar más o menos por la mitad. No queremos aterrizar al inicio. Llegamos, señores. Bienvenidos a Lee Vining. Nos vamos hasta el fondo, donde es el taxi para la parqueadero. Sí, es bonito esto, todo esto, ¿no? Por esta zona. Sí, llegamos bien. ¿Qué te pasa? Súper bien, con casi la mitad del tanque todavía. O sea que podríamos haber volado por 2 horas más sin problemas. Lee Vining traffic, November 42 Mike Romeo Echo is clear of the runway. Lee Vining. Alright, llegamos. Sí, mejor que sobre, por supuesto. Allá está nuestro marshaller que nos va a poder parquear. Ok, señores, llegamos. Bienvenidos a Lee Vining, aquí en California. Un vuelo entretenidísimo. Me encantó un montón. Desde el mar hasta... Desde el mar hasta la montaña. Al desierto, básicamente. Este es el inicio del desierto, según estaba viendo por ahí en los brochures. Quiero ver. ¿Cómo es para arriba? Creo que mejor ocupamos esto. Ahí está. Vamos rápido. Este es supuestamente el inicio del desierto. Aquí está como que la ciudad. O sea que del aeropuerto a la ciudad sí hay que manejar un poquitín. Creo que esta es la calle de acá, ¿no? Y no es ciudad, este es un pueblito, ¿no? Y luego de este pueblito, aquí hay más edificios. Una cancha de tenis, una cancha de béisbol. Y luego ya llegas acá a el Mono Reservoir o Mono Lake. Mono Lake se llama este. Mono Lake. Y ya de aquí para acá, hacia el oeste, ya estás en el desierto. Montañas de granito, North Valley Circle, no sé qué. Ya todo es desértico. El Great Sonora Desert es este de aquí arriba, ¿verdad? Creo que sí. O el Mojave o el Sonora, no sé cuál. Pero de aquí para allá ya sí ya no hay nada. Pura tierra, puro arena. Era el viejo oeste. Llegamos. ¡Hey! Muchas gracias por estar acá. Qué gusto verte, Santos. Qué bueno que me acompañaste un rato. Creo que siempre es más divertido cuando están, ¿no? Cuando andan por acá ustedes. Espero que la pasen súper bonito este fin de semana, que puedan hacer un montón de cosas buenas que les guste. Y si les parece, vamos a hacer un raid. Y queremos ir, si quieren, vamos a ver a Ocandu, que aquel siempre anda haciendo vuelos interesantes. Aquel hace más el tipo de vuelo que a mí me gusta, que es así, ¿verdad? Ir bajito y viendo el terreno. Así que vámonos donde Ocandu. Gracias por estar a cámara. Pásenla bonito.